Hello, everyone, and welcome to Biracial Circus. I wanted to talk about something today. I almost started laughing. It's called negging, and I think a lot of people have heard that term before. Negging. It's seen as a dating tactic for men, and it can be used by women, but primarily men. And essentially, it's giving backhanded compliments in order to lower a woman's self-esteem to where, she'll actually go out with you if you're a rude, narcissistic man. Just as an example, a little bit of story time. I went to a fast oil change place, the ones that you drive through and they do it real quick and you hop out of the car for a second. And one of the guys there had tried to get my attention, and I just kind of wasn't, entertaining the advances or anything like that. And so he started to get a little bit bitter, and he kind of like in a sing-song voice was like, "Oh, do you have a dog?" And I was just like, "Oh, yeah. He said, "Oh, because I can smell it in your car. I can smell dog." And, that's an example of negging, kicking a woman down a couple notches so that you feel like the playing field is a little bit leveled. You've knocked her down to your level, and, she should be so grateful that I would give her attention after her car smells like dog. Or, as an example, like, "Oh, you have a really pretty face for a fat girl." Just an example. Or, "Oh, you're really exotic looking for a black girl," or something like that. Just something very offensive and, just backhanded. Or, "Oh, you'd be so pretty if you grew your hair out. It's too short." Or, "Oh, you look just like my mom." Or, but, you look the same age as her, even though you're my age. Or just, or you'd be so pretty if you colored your hair. I can see there's some gray coming in. It kind of almost can appear to the naked eye like they're trying to help you, or, encourage you, or just, give you positive criticism. But if you strip it down to its bare essence, it's manipulation. It's meant to belittle you. A lot of men have, well, not a lot, let me specify. A lot of narcissistic men have, a fear of being alone, being undesired, and not having a family unit around them to give them support and validation. And so a lot of men will try to project those fears onto you as a woman. "Oh, you're going to die alone. Oh, you're going to die with your cats. You're childless. You ain't got no eggs." Just really rude things. And it's just a projection of what they fear, that they're not going to have a wife. They're not going to have children. They're not going to have a home. They're not going to have money. They're not going to have retirement. They're not going to have children who will take care of them when they're old. They'll die old and alone. And no one really cares, about old dying men in some societies. So it's a fear. But instead of, being like, "Oh, I should find a woman and raise her up and, just, put her on a pedestal and help her achieve her dreams and our dreams and my dreams and everybody's dreams together and make sure everyone has a positive environment." Instead, it's like, "No, let me go out there, find a woman that, is obviously out of my league, kick her down a few notches, manipulate her and assault her verbally to the point where her confidence is in the shitter. And then, maybe then she'll go out with me and I can trick her into signing up the rest of her life with me, validating me, taking care of me, being my hospice wife and, doing everything I say, when I say, how I say." And it's just terrible. And, but a lot of men who do negging, that's the long-term plan. Let me get this woman out of my league. Let me knock her down to make sure she doesn't leave me and she can spend the rest of her life serving me. And I know there's a lot of channels on YouTube, they talk about negging, and it's a very short-term kind of plan that they show that people who neg have. And I want to talk about the long-term plan. That those things in the very beginning show you how the rest of your life with that person is going to be. And if you are being negged, that person is going to suck the life out of you. They're going to suck every drop they can. And it all starts in the beginning. And it's not something small. It's not something that will change. It's not something that, maybe you can work with. If you're being negged on the first couple of dates, you are signing up for a world of hurt and possibly even abuse further down the line, because, nothing ever happens overnight. And negging is just a real red flag. And it's something that you should, don't be paranoid of, but like listen for it. Is this person giving me backhanded compliments? Do I feel built up or do I feel drained? Do I feel, like I'm being talked to the way I'd like to? How do I feel when they're saying these things to me? What's happening? And it can be so subtle and build up so big over time. And by that time you're already engaged or married or, got a baby on the way or something like that. And you're just kind of realizing, hey, I don't feel great when this person talks to me. They don't give me compliments. They're backhanded compliments. They're meant to control me, break me down, and this isn't right. But you just got to be aware of it from the beginning. And I get a little passionate while talking about it because I think negging is a real, I think it's the first red flag in dating narcissistic men. I feel like that is the first burning red on fire flag. And if you miss it, you'll miss the other ones that come after. But I think it's literally just a flare in the air that that this isn't going to go in the direction you think it's going to go. It's going to be bad. And so, I encourage people to don't just listen to this video. Use this video to inspire you to go watch other negging videos, because, I myself am educating myself on it currently. I don't know everything about it. I don't know, all the tricks and everything like that it can do to you mentally. And I'm mostly making this video so that people hear it and they're just like, oh, negging. Wow, that sounds like, yeah, you're right. I need to go read up on that. I need to go, I need to go on Reddit. I need to go on YouTube. I need to go, read some articles. I need to talk to my friends about this and figure out how they feel about it and if they've experienced it. This video is not meant to be a, how-to guide to spotting negging and making sure it doesn't ruin your relationship or your life. This is just like a PSA to go out and find more information, which is what I'm currently doing. And if anyone should have any helpful articles or links to other videos about negging, I really encourage you to share them in the comments, because that helps me, it helps you, and it helps everyone who else watches too. And we can all learn. And this is a learning channel. I want this to be a seed channel. It's not the know-all be-all channel, nor has it ever claimed to be. But my hopes for this channel is it's going to be thought-provoking and make you want to go out and do further research on your own and find things for yourself. And with that, I hope everyone has a very safe day. Thank you.